Hello, this is Steph. Today we're going to see how to stream using FFmpeg. So in the other days we saw how to treat files. Basically we didn't do anything else. What we did, maybe that is more related to streaming, was recording the screen. If you remember, I will put the video here up above in the video cards. Now we're going to see how to stream something. So if we would like to send a file rather than a device, rather than the screen, rather than your webcam, this is something that you can do. Now we start very simple, and via maybe in the next videos we're going to do something a bit more complicated. For the moment, thank you very much for staying here with me, and I really appreciate it. Sorry for my absence last week, but it was a period that is very busy. I will show you, I will talk to you about it in the next days. We are ready, Windows behind, and not only, this is an anticipation. So we are ready to get started. Okay, so this is the configuration I'm going to use at the moment. We have so the host machine, and we have Xubuntu here ready and opened. This Xubuntu is the virtual machine managed by VirtualBox. This is a test thing, so we pass from the host to the guest and vice versa. And what we're going to use here is as a configuration the host only mode. So I will show you that in the machine settings you will find here in the network the attached to, instead of net, this is the default option that you usually see as soon as you are working with a virtual machine. Net means same IP shared with the host, and all the other services are forwarded with the port forwarding. You can either use bridged adapter, so there will be like a kind of physical network card that shares the same network of the physical network you're using. So I don't find the correct option because there might be issues regarding security, so there might not be, but better to be safe than sorry. So we would like to use the host only adapter. The host only adapter will have a network card that shares only information with the host. So there is a communication, there is a network between host and guest. This is the type of configuration that we have. If we open a terminal, let me make this a bit bigger, okay, and well, even bigger. And we take the name of, so we take out the IP address. So we got the host name minus capital I will tell you the IP address we are using. This is 192.168.56.101. Here, what we would like to do is ipconfig, and then we're going to retrieve only the IP that I have used. So IP, so /i. Let me select the text IPv4. And this is the IP address that is shared with the virtual machine. So you see that there is the same network, and the mask is the usual 255.255.255.0. Okay, now we are in our videos folder. If you would like to check in the guest machine, we have Big Buck Bunny ready to be transmitted. So what I would like to do is to use FFmpeg for streaming. What do we use for the streaming? We still use FFmpeg, and then on the machine which receives the material, we can use either FFplay or MPV, whatever you like. So for example, we make FFmpeg. In this case, the video is the one we are working at. Then what we would like to do is to adjust the codec, the format, and the protocol. So these are the things to decide: codec, format, and protocol. First, that we're going to use. The protocol we're going to use is the plain UDP. The plain UDP will it is the same as the one that is used with the video conferences. So something that allows you to send without tracking if the packet is lost or no, and if it is lost, no worries, there is a continuous stream, there is another packet that might come. Okay, if the network is unreliable, this is something that cannot be done, but with the UDP, so we're going to canon stream our things from on one location to another, and we don't care if something is lost. A thing that we would like to take in consideration is the setting also of the bitrate in general, and which kind of tuning you would like to use to remove, or you will never remove, to reduce the latency between in the transmission, so you don't have a lot of delay while you are receiving the material. So what we would like to do is, okay, we have the input. What we can do is also choose the type of codec. In this case, we're going to use the H.264. Then, which kind of setting do we give to the video codec? We're trying to make the set that don't take so much charge of CPU first, and on the other side, we don't allow any latency. We're trying to reduce the latency to the minimum, but without losing quality. But we're going to see there is a loss of quality, but we would like this loss of quality to be as least as possible. We're trying to make a preset like ultra fast. Then as tune, we use the zero latency. This is one of the possible tunings that the libx264 allows. If you would like to force also the amount of bits per second, you can do it with the -b, for example, 1 m. This means 1 megabit per second. But in this case, let's go like this. We are not, let's say, miser and sending the material, since we are in a local network. I appreciate. So the thing is maybe to be taken in consideration when you want to stream outside your network. And then as format with the -f option, we're going to set mpeg ts. Then we're trying to take the UDP stream, and now we're going to see the destination. Now I can't remember the destination. Yes, it was 192.168.56.1, and we got to set the port. The port, let's say that is 12345, like this. We're trying to send. Now you see that now the thing is sending something. Since the video has a limited length, now it sends something, but we didn't receive on the other side. So let's see on the host machine what to do to get the listening. So to get the listening here, we are taking FFplay, and directly we're going to take the stream. So UDP 192, 168, it was 56.101, and then the same port. So at the moment we leave FFplay to listen. On the other side, we have the thing that is going to be played. Now, after a while, we have the video ready to be played. Something like this. Okay, so this is what we sent so far. If you would like, you can also use something like MPV. So if you have again FFmpeg, and here we got MPV. Yes, we got to take the protocol. So MPV UDP state.56.101. And here we got this. You see there's a certain delay. Here it finished and here it started. But this is something that we got to take in consideration while we want to work with these things. As you can see, this works if you put the cross IP addresses. So here I put the IP address of the host machine, and here I put the IP address of the guest machine. If you're doing something like this, it's going to work. But here, if you would like, you can also put the local host. And here it works again. If you would like, you can also stream a device, so for example, webcam, screen, or something like that. If you would like, what you can do is, first of all, list all of your devices. And to do that, we are going to run the program from direct show, so FFmpeg with the direct show query, let's say. So we're going to make FFmpeg -f dshow. Here is mine list devices 1 and -i. So here, remember to use 1 or true. I think it is the equivalent. And then we're going to put -i hello. And here we got all the list of all the devices. We would like to take the integrated webcam as our model, as a device, and we are going to stream this device into the host machine. So we're going to take this and take the streaming command that is similar to the one that we saw before. We can put FFmpeg -f direct show -i video equal to integrated webcam. So be careful to put the colons around the name. Then we put the preset as the one that we put before. Ultra fast CV libx 264. Here we can also put the tune at 0 latency -CV libx 264. We put the -FFmpeg TS, and then again the UDP 192.168.56.101. Now we are pumping streams, pumping the stream with our webcam information. So what we would like to do now is to take FFplay or MPV, as you would like, UDP, and here we are free to put a local host. So here we put the format. I think that here I didn't put any stream, any port. And now, after a few errors, there will be a bit of delay, but in the end, you will see my screen. So you see my setting that I have behind with the green screen. This is a webcam of the integrated PC. I don't use the other, but so you see that there are the two streams all together. There is a bit of delay, but given the resolution, given the thing, is way appreciated. So you see that finally the lighting is okay. There's a bit of delay, but it's okay. Depending on the resolution, depending on the frame rate, depending on the settings that you put, there will be more or less delays. Our priority now, both while sending and while receiving, is to reduce the latency. So now let's try to get to something that is quite cool, that is viewing our remote screen. And this can be done by going, I trained with the Ubuntu one, not the Windows one. So first of all, if you remember from the share screen, the capture screen video that I will put here in the card, there is for Linux -F x11 grab. Then we got to put the type of desktop, sorry, it is colon, number of display, number of screen, and then we have to put the options for the video codec. And so here we put, for example, the same thing that we put before, -cv libx264 preset ultra fast tune zero latency FFmpeg TS, and then our UDP address is 192.168.56.1 12345 or 54321, just to see that with other port it works. On the other side, with FFplay, what we would like to do is to reduce the redundancy on, to reduce the latency on the other side. To reduce the latency, in this case we have two options, two things. We can either reduce the probe size. What is the probe size? It is the size with which we are going to detect the stream. So here we have a probe size, let's say 32. We require 32 bits to understand the thing. And let's see. No, let's put the local host 54321. And here you have the screen. Let's see if the latency works. There is a bit of latency. A thing that we can do is to use the other option. The other option is to use the flag that is called fflags. And in this case, we put no buffer. So this will remove all the bufferings, hoping that there is something a bit faster detected. There will be more time for detection of the stream, but the latency once the stream is received should be lower, so lower latency. There's still a bit of latency. Another option that you can use is to use MPV. So here I take the thing directly from the guide I will put in the description. So we use MPV, then the address we are going to receive the material, and we don't want any cache, no cache, untimed, no demuxer thread, no demuxer thread, video sync. So here in this case, there are also some options regarding the audio. In this case, we don't have. So let's see, VD LAVC threads 1. And now we should receive this. You see now that the latency is way more reduced. So now there's a bit of a better experience while working with this. And yeah, I think that can work fine. So it's quite decent as soon as it is now. There is also another thing that is this so-called -RE flag. So we take the command from before, and here we take after FFmpeg this -RE. That means so read the stream as it is and send it with the same frame rate of the input as if it were a live grabbing device, which is what we would like. So if we go back and we play the command that we put below, it should get a more live interaction, because the frame rate is a bit more live. So here you see there are some glitches, something. So I wouldn't rely on this thing so much. You can see the mouse a bit slower. I wouldn't rely on this thing so much. Some people rely on this flag, some people don't rely. So let me know, guys, if you know something, and so it is a good thing also to learn. This is what I found out. Okay, so we reached this part about the streaming. There will be a follow-up, of course, because the topic is not concluded yet. For the moment, I would like to do this thing here. Let's see if it can be useful. At the moment, thank you very much if you reached up to this point. So if you didn't do it, please like, share and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you would like to get notified about the next content I'll be releasing. Thank you very much for watching. I'm glad that you reached up to here. Follow my social media as well. And I hope to see you next time with other content regarding multimedia and much more. Would like to say that now the moment is a bit busy. I'm trying to release a video as much as I can, and also maybe with content not related to FFmpeg. So FFmpeg, we are trying to put it aside, but let's see what will be the. I don't want to spoil, to make anything, to do anything spoilers, but I'm trying to change a bit the topic. So for the moment, ciao.